Hey everybody, Tom here from FIT. So excited to be with you today because we're going to unpack the EmPack. If you come a little closer here, this EmPack is a backpack that converts to a water and or sandbag. It's really cool. You can travel with it. Obviously, during these times of shelter in place, we're looking for creative ways to create some resistance, right? And if you can't get a hold of dumbbells right now or kettlebells, this is a great option. This is the largest model of the EmPack. That's the backpack piece of it. We'll look at that in a second. And then these are the inserts that are really the cool thing about this is these inserts fold up, making sure I don't put a hole in it here with the knife. And you can travel with these bad boys as well. And you can see here, these will fill up. You can fill them permanently with sand, or how we're going to use them is we're going to fill them with water. So each one of these will be between 14 and 15 pounds. And so you can get up to 4 of those in this larger backpack. So that's a pretty cool feature. They're really lightweight. The backpack actually comes in different colors. This one we got is in black, as you can see here. And it's really a cool feature that I can show you on here, that they sewed in these really bomb-proof handles on here. There's handles everywhere on these things. So once you fill these up, as we're going to show you in a second, they go in the top of this really skookum heavy top portion of this bag. Hopefully you can see that. This is like a hard plastic here that rolls over, so it keeps everything nice and secure. And then I don't know if you can really see on the inside here, but it's actually a regular backpack. It holds 30 liters, I believe, in this larger pack. And there's a place on the inside here that'll actually strap these down. Once they're filled, they come right inside the bag. They get strapped down, so when you're doing exercises, they're not moving around. And it also, which is really cool, becomes a backpack as well. And keep in mind that these straps for the backpack part actually come off as well. So once you are ready to turn it into your piece of equipment, these straps just peel right off here on the top and on the bottom. And then this whole piece just becomes your exercise equipment. So we'll put some water in there and then we'll show you what it looks like now that you've seen it as a backpack. So we're in the kitchen now. You can fill this up obviously with your garden hose. These are the reservoirs or the inserts that you can fill with water or sand. We're going to use water because it's much easier to reuse. Remember that water has a little bit different sort of functional properties to it when you're using it as equipment. It's a little less stable, so keep that in mind when you're using this. Really simple here on the top. You just pull this guy here, this pops out, you untwist this guy, and again, it can be filled up either inside your kitchen sink, and depending on how full you make this, obviously that also changes the weight and the stability. So if you go all the way to the top, think about 15 pounds is what this reservoir will fill. Okay, we'll be right back with you. We'll put it in the bag and show you how to swing that thing. Okay, so we've got one of our reservoirs filled here. This thing, again, is pretty bomb-proof. Can use this for weight as well. This could definitely replace kettlebell, dumbbells. It's comfortable on the back to squat with. You can swing it, but it's really meant to put into the backpack like we were talking about. So let me show you how we convert from a backpack to a piece of exercise equipment. Essentially, we just remove, put this reservoir down. We're going to remove the backpack strap by simply turning the buckle sideways, pushing it through this loop here. And then on the bottom, it's the same thing. We just turn this guy here, push it through this loop, and it easily slides through. So those straps just come off. Real simple. Now the top is open up like we showed you before. And if you look on the inside here, you get that in the sun on this side, you'll see these little slots here. These little sleeves are for these reservoirs. But if you were to use it for packing or for traveling, you could obviously use those slots for a laptop or for whatever your stuff that you're carrying with you. So real simply, you just take this reservoir, you slide it into a slot here, slides all the way down to the bottom. You just pinch this guy on the top, fold it over 3 times, and it's got these handy little straps here on the side. There we go. You can see where the handle is on the top here. I just went the wrong way. And then this just tightens down nice and tight. And again on this side, buckle that guy down nice and tight. Now we only have one reservoir in there, so we want to make sure it's nice and sturdy. So if we flip it over on our side, sorry Sparky, we can also tighten the sides here and here. It just takes away a lot of the wiggle from the water. Same thing here on this side. Let's get that single strap, tighten it down. Just another way to secure the water for us here. This last one. And I didn't show you in the video yet, but it's got these cool little elastic straps on the bottom here. So when you roll up this extra elastic, if it bothers you and you want it to get out of the way, you can just use this elastic to kind of roll over the top. So they've thought of everything with this thing. So now this is a piece of equipment. And it's what I really like about it is it's so versatile. So, you know, you can do your suitcase lunges. You can use it as a sandbag. You can do some cleans with it, some presses. You can do single arm work because there's nice bomb-proof handles sewn in here on the ends. So some single arm work. And there's only one reservoir in here, but like I said, it's 15 pounds. It's legit. So, you know, if you don't want that much weight, maybe you can have 4 reservoirs and one can be filled halfway. You can have a couple, 2 or 3 that are filled that equal the weight that you want to use or you want to build up to. And then the real cool thing is afterwards, you can use the water to water your garden, your vegetable garden that you've made when you're in shelter in place. So this is the EmPack. We love it. Hopefully you will too. Keep an eye out for the coupon code below and let us know how you like it.